I am Dan the Bug Man. I know it's cheesy, but hopefully you'll remember me next time you see a bug in your house or your office. I won't be offended, I promise you. I'm passionate about the science of the world. If you follow me on social media, you'll see I post things every single day. I do a lot of community outreach, work with a couple nonprofits. I get my kids involved in the science of the world, and it's really just a full family passion of trying to protect all the people from the what is of the pest world, essentially. Now, it's fall, mammals. I want to talk about that. So, rodents. Everyone in here at some point has had a mouse in their house, I guarantee it, whether you know it or not. Take a look at the little wooden swatches on your table. Who can guess what that represents? What kind of rodent can get through that?
Rat.
Rat. John Bergman, you just won a 4-pack of beer. Congratulations. I know they look incredibly small, but rats can fit through a hole 1/4 inch or bigger. Now, a lot of people said mice. Mice can fit through a hole half that size, 1/8 of an inch or bigger. That's roughly the only size gap that they need to fit into your house. Once they get into your house, they have complete room to go wherever they want. And they love your attics. Your insulation that's up there, it's a Tempur-Pedic pillow for them. They will urinate in it, they will defecate in it, they will nest in it, they will breed in it. And guess what's in your attic for most of you? Your air handlers. The air handler that's circulating that fresh air throughout your home. If you have a rodent issue, now it's circulating up to 35 different bacteria and viruses that can go airborne, and now you're breathing them into your families. This is the time of year when you want to go all around your house and look for any kinds of gaps and cracks that could be. Most notably, they're going to be around your HVAC lines, where they're going into your house. Some of you, they just go right into the siding. Maybe it's caulked. Most of the time it's not. They have the downspouts that come down. If that's not sealed at the bottom, most of the time they're not, because nobody fixes this stuff except for pest guys. Mice can get up there, and then they have complete access in your attic. Your crawl space vents is another big one. If you have any kind of breaks in the screening of your crawl space vent, another easy way in, and then once they get in, they just have their way with your house. Before going out on my own, this is actually my first year in business. In my first year, I've ranked top 3 in Ocean County for pest control. Thank you, everyone who's really I'm also just shy of my first 100 5-star reviews, so I must be doing something right. Now, my disdain for the big wigs, I worked for 2 of the 3. Fun fact, there are 3 companies that basically own 95% of all the pest control companies in America. Even the ones that say they're family owned and operated, they're most likely not. They don't necessarily care about us, the little people. I believe in pride over profits. I believe in taking my time, making sure that your family is safe. I don't want to get sued, but also I want to make sure that your family is protected. So, I have a few little things I want to show everybody. This is a rodent bait block. Inside is a poison, an anticoagulant more specifically. It's basically all bird feed. The mice, they eat this, it thins out their blood, they die peacefully. I've never asked one personally, so I don't know how comfortable it is, but I imagine it's comfortable. A lot better than the alternatives. Now, I see these a lot of times thrown into people's attics, thrown into people's crawl spaces. While technically not illegal, biology of rodents teaches us that, like squirrels, they cache their food. So they'll eat as much as they can to fill their belly, but a lot of times they'll take this to someplace else. I have seen bits of these in cribs. I've seen these in kitchen drawers. Another thing, people had a box of these in his basement. This is called contract bait. Now, this is what's called a throw pack. Now, again, rodents love to cache their food. A lot of times what will happen is people will throw this in their attic or into their basement, and then the rodent won't eat it on site, they'll bring it with them because it's accessible, it's portable. Now, if you look at it, doesn't that look like candy? Any child finds that, they're gonna be very interested in that. And I cannot tell you how many times I see that in people's homes, and it drives me crazy as a father. Now, I also see rodent baits inside of commercial kitchens. Very illegal. They are very limited. So a lot of times, instead of using a legal lockbox where the bait goes inside and only mice can get in through there, no one can get to the bait. It's impossible unless you have a key for it. So they take shortcuts. It's unfortunate. These are 2 snap traps. I have seen these under people's sinks. I have seen these in people's playrooms. Now, they should be in a lockbox, not necessarily by law, but for peace of mind, it should be in a lockbox. Now, if a child gets this, that's going to break the child's fingers. Not necessarily ours. I've been caught myself many times with these. Not the end of the world. However, I've seen these in daycares, next to children's toys, next to their books, because the technicians are rushed and they don't have time. This is a rat snap trap. This will break a hand. All the time. Now, this, again, I have seen this in real people's homes where kids can just reach in and get it. That is going to break someone's hand if they get it.
Good dad.
I want to protect you from all the what ifs. I want to make sure that you are being protected from the what ifs and not just having a facade of peace of mind like so many companies offer, unfortunately. If you need help with pest control more, don't think who can, Dan can. I end with that.